Ladies, let's talk menstrual cycle. Your menstrual cycle typically runs over a 28-day period. Now, this is going to be individual, and if you have PCOS, this might be a lot longer of a time span. But typically, on average, whatever that means, it's going to be 28 days. Now, this is split into two different phases. You've first got your follicular phase, which is the first 14 days, and then you've got your luteal phase, which is your second 14 days. Now, lots changes within these two different stages, and you have to be aware of this, and you have to be more mindful of this in order to not allow it to affect what's going on with the scales, how it affects your performance, and how it affects your nutrition intake as well. If you can take control of that, you can drop a lot of body fat even whenever you've got cravings, so that your shape will change on a monthly basis. If you allow that one PMS week to control your mood, control your appetite, control your calories, then it can negate the first 3 weeks prior to your PMS week. So what I encourage you to do is a monthly tracking system. So again, I will get you to track week to week weight, but I also need you to track what's going on from period week month 1, period week month 2, period week month 3, etc. So I want you to use that monthly approach, your PMS week, what goes on month to month, what goes on your period week month to month, so you have data and an understanding as to what works for you, because we're all individual, and the more you understand you, the better it will work in turn for you. So weights and measurements, they're going to change depending on what week you are in your cycle. So week 2 and 4, you're going to have increased water retention. So this is a week after your period and a week before your period. You're going to have increased water retention. So it's important that you don't really worry about your weight in the scales or your measurements or even your pictures on those 2 weeks. Nutrition wise, I need you to think about splitting it up into 2 periods throughout the month. So your follicular phase, once you've had your period for the first 14 days, you're going to have increased protein and increased fat intake. We're going to work with a reduced carbohydrate intake. Then for the second phase, your luteal phase, the last 14 days, your PMS week where cravings are a wee bit higher, you're going to work off a higher carbohydrate intake. And again, this just balances out your binge episodes, your food restrictions, and allows you to get weight loss across the period of a month. So within your follicular phase, we'll typically work within a deficit, i.e. higher protein, higher fat, lower calories. Within your luteal phase, we'll work with higher carbohydrates, but work towards maintenance calories. And again, this will allow you to drop body fat across the period of a month because you have compensated within your follicular phase for lower calories. So this is important. It also builds up your mindset that you haven't failed, that you're still on track, and that you can still get results. So within your PMS week and your luteal phase, we're working off higher carbohydrates, higher maintenance calories, and this can still bring about results provided that you have kept on top of your calories. So we're working with higher carbohydrates and higher calories within that phase so that you don't feel like a failure. Supplements wise, whenever it comes to PMS week, I urge you to get onto vitamin C, typically about 3,000 milligrams split into 2 doses. So 1,500 milligrams in the morning, 1,500 milligrams in the evening, and potentially even painkillers and vitamin B12 to help with the symptoms. However, it is important that you still remain to train, because training has benefits of minimizing the PMS effects as well. So take this on board. Any questions, please reach out and ask me them, and I want to help you.